Hi, welcome to another extremely unscientific, but hopefully fairly revealing test from TDCat Tech. I reviewed this recently. This is the Anker Power Elite dock, and it's a dock for that's just a Thunderbolt 3 dock really, so I guess it's a dock for anything. But someone asked me, is it going to be quicker using something like this? So this is an NVMe SSD drive. This is a SanDisk Extreme Pro version. It's effectively 2000 megabytes per second potential. I mean, I can't do that with any of this kit because I don't have USB 3.2 2x2 or whatever it is. However, someone else said, well, is it? They say they use this and they plug something similar to this into the MacBook, so just straight into the Thunderbolt port here, and it works really well. Is it going to be the same plugging it into a dock, or is it going to be a massive performance hit? Well, for those of you who are just coming to the video and you just want an answer, the answer is no, there is no performance hit from what I can tell. Okay, so let's test it out. So I'm going to plug it in here, plug in the drive, and I'm also going to plug in in fact, no, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. So the MacBook's actually running on battery. I'm not sure if that's going to make a difference here or not. It may do, mightn't it? So I think I'm going to provide it with some power. I'm going to plug the dock in as well. I'm going to turn the dock on so we provide power to the laptop. And I'm just going to go into the SSD drive and copy over a file. The reason I'm doing it on this and not on a screen capture is because I don't want to tie up the resources of the Mac in any way while I'm transferring something. So I'm just going to transfer a bit of footage here. This is a big video file. It's just one big file, so it's a nice, easy thing to transfer. Not lots of small files, because that's not really what I'm looking to do here. And let's just transfer that directly onto the SSD and see how we do. So it's just getting started there. I'm going to bring up my activity monitor and go to disk. And I can see here that the data read per second, don't think you'll be able to see that down the bottom there. It is pretty small. The data read per second is 960 megabytes. Data written, well, it's obviously going to be pretty much the same. So it's varying between 960 and 993 megabytes. So this isn't megabits per second, this is megabytes per second. Pretty good. Pretty decent speed there. What I'm going to do now is eject the drive. And I'm just going to pull it out of here. So now I've got my dock, and I'm now going to connect this drive to this bottom connector here on the Anker dock. This is a 10 gigabit per second connection, USB-C connection. So let's just connect it in there. Okay, so we've got our drive now again in the bottom right hand side. Open that up again. We've got a file on there, so I'm now going to drag over a different file. Same type. Right, go. Okay, now let's bring up our activity monitor again. And let's see. Okay, so now we're getting 1.05 gigabytes per second. So about 100 megabytes per second faster through the dock than directly into the port on the MacBook. I mean, I've tested this before this video, and I was absolutely astounded at that. And coming in from the drive into the dock on the USB-C 10 gigabit cable, coming out of the dock into the Thunderbolt 3, and there we go. The file's done some 60. I think that one was 65 gigabytes. 60.45 gigabytes. Amazing. So in answer to the question, as I said at the start, given this setup at least, there is no impact whatsoever using an SSD NVMe drive like this through a dock rather than directly into the MacBook. Impressive. I mean, well, there's no degradation. There's actually a benefit. So yeah, go for it. I mean, I'm well impressed. This thing is 270 quid, and so far I'm really impressed with it. But if you want to have a look at this dock in a bit more detail, check out my review on this one. I'll put a link to it in the video description. But just wanted to follow up on a comment on that video and test it out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.